It was money that was supposed to help get more Native American students into college. Instead, prosecutors say it went to many swanky steakhouses and several stores for personal items.
When you look at some of these specifics in the personal use, I think it's pretty clear that it wasn't being watched.
Bison are making it pretty clear they want to be left alone. 2 people were injured last week.
In every case, it hasn't been the buffalo that provoked the situation, it's been the guest.
Crews found the 22-year-old man who drowned in the lake.
It was a bad weekend, so hopefully we can help people think a little bit about when they're on the water, how to be safe.
Walk anywhere downtown Sioux Falls or around Falls Park and you'll see people glued to their smartphones. The Pokemon Go phenomenon is taking over these places.
Gotta catch them all.
Obviously there's always room for improvement, but I feel like Sioux Falls does an amazing job.
To actually see people come out and show us their support, it means a lot to all the officers.
Crews work underneath the hot summer sun to patch up a blown-out road.
Last year, I think we saw about 5 or 6 blow-ups on our roads. I think this is about our 13th one in our area.
Isaac Latteral made a powerful statement without saying a word.
This Sioux Falls superhero has made it his mission to shine a light into the lives of children battling deadly illnesses.
I like to see their eyes light up, just bright as day, like there's nothing wrong, and I want them to feel like a normal child.
Police believe a younger suspect disguised as an elderly man robbed a bank in Yankton.
I think it's real surprising that something like this could happen right here.
Softball teams from over half of the country have descended into Sioux Falls for a national youth tournament.
Nice fields, everything's amazing.
24 passengers were taken to the hospital after a flight hit massive turbulence and made an emergency landing in Rapid City.
All of a sudden there was quite a big shake. Right after that, there was a drop.
Authorities evacuated the federal courthouse in Sioux Falls after 2 people were exposed to a powder inside a letter.
In the middle of the night, 2 people tried to break into cars in the northern Sioux Falls neighborhood.
If you think your neighborhood is safe, it might not be. Lock your doors, lock your cars.
A West Central High School teacher is accused of having a sexual relationship with a student starting when he was 15.
We feel this incident is strictly with one staff member, one student.
This week, construction on a new state-of-the-art Doppler radar system is quickly taking place.
State health officials say they're not worried about news of the first Zika case in the state.
South Dakota mosquitoes do not transmit this virus.
Wait, get out!
Even though we aired the shocking undercover video, agents caught even more suspects during this year's rally.
Protecting children will remain a priority of law enforcement.
Rapid City Public School administrators aren't thanking those who supported a sales tax hike for teacher pay.
By having teachers who are highly qualified and from the start of the year, this is huge.
Last year, there were 255 police calls to Heritage Park. So far this year, there have only been 88.
It's gotten better.
You feel safe in this park?
Yep.
This building from the late 1800s has seen better days. An entire wall came crashing down.
Ironically, 2 days ago I was here looking at it. It's much worse than what we expected.
The engine failed while in the air, and the 2 men couldn't restart it.
They don't often end this way. They landed in a safe area. It's a happy ending.
Dog food and cat food continue to be top needs at the Humane Society.
It's just like groceries in a house. You got to have them there every day. Then we can focus on the animals and surgeries.
Labor Day is taking on a new meaning for residents in Springfield.
Extensive roof and water damage is really bad. A lot of windows got broken out.
Danny Heinrich admitted in federal court today that he killed 11-year-old Jacob Wetterling.
I want to say, Jacob, I'm so sorry. It's incredibly painful to know his last hours, last minutes.
They put on his death certificate that he had a heart attack. My husband never had a heart issue in his life.
If I would have went back to the emergency room, I don't know what would have happened.
The Minnehaha County State's Attorney's Office and Public Defender's Office have both seen about a 6% increase in caseloads.
So all hands on deck. We try to stay above water the best we can, but most days we are short-staffed and we can barely serve justice.
He's renting a half dozen big dumpsters so homeowners can toss their trash for free.
And if the neighborhood's cleaned up, maybe some of the trash won't hang out in that neighborhood.
What do we want? Water! When do we want it?
What the people are fighting for at Standing Rock is clean water and treaty rights.
It's not just Standing Rock Indian Reservation. It's an issue that the entire state's facing.
After years of planning and months of waiting, the Jackrabbits finally got to take the field inside their new Dana J. Dykhouse Stadium.
Get out of here! Touchdown, Dallas Goddard!
Morgan Mitchell is in her third week of college at Augustana University.
Never imagined that college would be something that I could expect for Morgan.
Not scared, I'm excited.
We partnered with Skechers and Fashion Direct to give away a pair of shoes to every student at Garfield Elementary.
Thankful for them to donate the shoes for a whole school.
Authorities say enough is enough. Meth addicts aren't just ruining their lives, they're ruining others.
Violent crime has doubled in the past 5 years in the state of South Dakota.
After months of fighting, the Stop the Funding campaign finds itself on the wrong side of the city administration building debate.
We knew that we were in a strong uphill battle.
There's a new face at the Great Plains Zoo. The new 3-week-old eastern black rhino makes his debut this week.